Welcome to the Krebach Kronicles, Episode 5, Bales and Sales. Hello everyone. Now, it is coming up late November at the moment. Carrying on from the previous episode, we've been doing baling contracts. As you can see here, we're just looking at the Fent. This is the one that we borrowed from, if I pop down here, Hans. He loaned it to us to do this contract for him on Field 21. Now, as you can see there, we are 91% complete. We're also working on, we were going through the fields over near our farm and mowing them. So we got started on Field 23, because that was kind of the next one in the direction we were heading. We got that mowed and baled. There's still a handful of baby bales back at the farm. And as you can see, we've got our fortune with the rented trailer up here. It is loaded with baby bales. There's quite a lot on there, and we had a bit of a bale explosion back at the farm. When I was loading it up, it all got a bit jiggly, a little bit jiggly pops there. I undid the straps because it was bursting at the seams, and it literally burst at the seams, and a handful of bales just popped off into the field. They didn't go very far, they just sort of all jiggled around and fell off. But anyway, so we brought them up here, and we tossed a few in there, and they started working on on the contract for Field 21. So we went about, we decided to stop throwing them in because they're from a different field, and get to work on the contract for Hans on Field 21. Now, as you can see, we've got two different bale pickups at the moment. Hans only had one that he lent us with the contract, which is the Schmetterling, I think it's called. It's not in there. It's in here. I'm curious what it's called. So, oh, it is the Schmetterling. Lovely. Yeah, so we got that on the front, but we've had quite a lot of bales off of that contract, so we rented another one. It's a little lizard device. It's interesting. You just back up to them and pick it up, and it's got straps on it, so that's handy. But yeah, so we're almost finished with this contract, which is surprising because we've only put, I think, 4 bales in so far, and we've got 4 here, and there's another 11 left in the field, which is quite exciting. So what we are going to do is, let's see, I have to open that. Oh, there we go. Wow, okay. Those 2 bales completed the contract for Field 21 and transported 22% of the contracts of the things for Field 22, which is ridiculous. So, yeah, since we're here, we're going to drop the other ones off. And if I unstrap them, they should go away. Yeah, so we're now 60% completed. But if I can get around without clubbing that trailer, there we go. Yeah, so, oh crikey, we're looking out the back there. Yeah, so if we head back down to the field where we were working, Field 21. Oh, can't see because of that monitor in the way, but should be fine. Yeah, there's like 11 bales left. And I just wanted to sort of hop in now to show you that, because we're still working on the contracts. We've still got a fair chunk of mowing to do, and we haven't actually started on Field 22 yet. So it's a bit of a surprise, and yeah, kind of a loss for what to do now, because we've got yeah, we've got a trailer full of baby bales plus another probably solid dozen, which would be 6,000 to 8,000 litres of hay left at the farm in the form of baby bales. And yet, here in this field, you can see them all out there, we've got an absolute ton of bales left here as well. So I'm really at a loss for what to do now. I mean, obviously the easy option is to pick these all up and take them down to the thing there to either use or sell, and I am thinking we are probably going to sell a fair amount of these because we don't need a lot of hay. Yes, we have sheep, but we don't exactly have a gargantuan herd of sheep, so it's not like we're going to need dozens of these bales. But what we are going to have to do is find something to do with them. And what I'm kind of thinking of doing, because I did spot in the shop, if I could fold that up now and interlock those together, if we pop back into the shop here, now besides the double bale, which was this one that we've rented, just for the sake of getting things done, it's not bad. It's a little sort of basically it's got like a tipper function and straps. That's it. I'm potentially thinking about buying either this one, but that's a 3-point link mounted one, and that looks like it's similar to the Schmetterling in terms of having movable arms a little bit. Or there was this one here. There we go. Which is 3-point or front loader mounted, the LO thing, which we could get potentially, and just have around at the farm for shifting bales to give to the sheep. That's an option. But yeah, so essentially where we're at now is we've got a lot of bales, and not a lot to actually do with them. I mean, like I say, we could use them for the contracts. I'm tempted to actually chuck a bunch of the baby bales into the contract so we can get that completed with those and save the majority of these big round bales. Not because they're necessarily easier to manage, because they're kind of really not any more or less easy, but we can put the straps on there. So yeah, I mean, actually we might get one of these twin fulls because it's cheap and does the job. But yeah, so I'm really a bit perplexed because we're going to end up making a bunch more money off of this than I was expecting. I mean, I say a bunch. If we look at the prices for hay here, it's currently 108 at the horse breeding place, which is where we're dropping it for the contracts, and that's only $3 less than the maximum. And to be fair, I don't think there's a massive need to wait for those $3 really, considering we could use the money now. So yeah, what I'm kind of thinking we're going to do is collect these up. Now I'm not sure where we're going to store them at the moment, because why did I come this way? I'm not sure why I came this way. Well, maybe I was going to offer up that current bale thing that we've rented to the tractor to see how it looks. But yeah, basically we've got a sudden glut of hay bales, so we're going to have to do something about that, obviously. And we need to return Hans's equipment to him as well. So yeah, I mean that double one would fit fairly well on the back of this, on the back of our Fortune, I think. So yeah, what we're going to do is transport these down to the other, down to the farm, and just drop them off somewhere. I think we'll go out this way because we can get into the farm from the sort of field side instead of going all the way down and all the way back up and around and stuff. So yeah, we'll stash these in a barn somewhere, I think, and then continue on doing those contracts. Oh crikey, little bit bumpy down here. But yeah, so that's where we are at the moment. So I'm going to continue on with these baling contracts and show you how we are doing. I've lost the road. Is this the road? This is the road, yeah. And oh dear, bit of a log there, or a bit of stone or something. And I've gone the wrong way around the tree. Yeah, this is difficult to see road this, and I want to take a left here. Yeah, so we'll get all these sorted and back to the farm, and yeah, and then probably see you in the morning, I would imagine. Perhaps, if not the morning, then maybe last thing at the end of November when we turn in those contracts, and just have a quick look at that before we go for a sleep. So yes, I shall carry on with this and see you all a bit later on. Alright, we are back. Now we've got quite a lot of the old contracts done now. Just flinging in some bales here. Let's have a look and see where we are. So we've got Field 21 complete for hunts, and Field 22 was completed just a little bit ago, I think, and we're just working on Field 23 now. Everything's been mown and tedded and baled. We've still got about a dozen small bales on, which field is it? On Field 22, I think? No, on Field 23. Those are the ones that exploded off of this trailer, that's right. So, yeah, what we are basically doing is we're going to fling these into the sell point there for the contract. See where it puts us. This should be the last one. Lovely. And then we are basically going to just drive the rest of these in and sell them, because like I say, we've got half a dozen, oh no, about a dozen or so of these left at the farm, but also we've got what is it now? Oh, we ended up with a load of the round bales. I want to say we probably had something like 16 round bales left. As you can see, I'm fantastic at reversing these swivel axle trailers. If I can just do it carefully, keep it fairly straight, we should be good. Oh, there's some more, there's the rest of them. Lovely. So we got a solid three and a bit grand for that. That is fantastic. And like I say, we've got quite a few more. So if we head back down to the farm, actually before we head to the farm, let's go through our, let's have a quick look here, see if there's anything cool for sale. A header for a harvester that we do not have, a manure spreader for a trailer that we do not have, an actual manure spreader, and, oh hello, a cultivator, interesting. Bit spendy, but interesting nonetheless. And we don't have the horsepower for that either, 180. Yeah, nice, but not going to happen. And there's this little skid steer thing. Again, very nice, but there's no way we can afford that anytime soon at all. But no, what we were going to do was return some of the leased items that we've got. Now we are going to drop that in, yeah, we'll return that. I think we put all these back down at the store anyway. We're just sort of giving them a call, telling them that we are done now. Baler, that can go back as well. And this tedder, it's a fantastic tedder, the Hello tedder. Yeah, that's a right nice tedder there. I'm probably going to buy us one of those at some point, because that's a bit cool. But we're going to return that for now. And now we've got these two things left. We've got this, the round bale fork that we leased, and the trailer that we have at the moment. So we're going to keep a hold of those, because at least for the night, I might actually return the trailer once we get the rest of the bales brought over, just so we don't incur any more fees with that. Because we don't really need them. And one other thing we are going to do is cash in these contracts. So we've got Field 21. That was one of Hans's fields. That was the one we got the Fent for, to use for. Turn that. That I think was, I forget who that one was for. Was it? No, it wasn't one of those people. Yes, we turned that, and I know one of these was for nils. I do remember that, so we'll cash all of those in. And yeah, we're not going to worry too much about silage contracts, because yeah, although to be fair, the way it was working out with that thing that we had just now, yeah, there's always a chance that we could rent a baler and a wrapper and yeah, one of those forks, like the one we've already got, and see about doing a couple of those maybe. But we'll worry about that later. Next thing we are going to do is repay that €5,000 loan that we got, because yeah, that was basically just financing to help enable us to get those contracts done, which is good. So let's see, we've got to head back to the farm now, so we'll come out here, take a right, and head back down to the farm, and I shall see you again probably in December, once we've, yeah, we'll just tidy up the farm a bit, ponder what we're going to do with some of those bales, because we may sell some and get a little bit extra cash as well. We shall see. Good morning everyone. It is 10:15 and we are now in December, and there's a little bit of snow on the horizon, as you can see up in the top right corner there. Now what we are specifically doing now is I've decided we're going to sell as much of the hay as we can. Yeah, we don't need too many bales for the sheep, so what we are going to do is strap that down and check it. How much have we got? Got 20,000 litres in there. Oh, 20,400. If I put one more on, that'll give us an even 21,000. So I'm going to do that. A little bit jumpy there. Okay, smashing. So we'll put that on, and we'll hop in the tractor here. Make sure all the straps are on, covering everything. Lovely. And we're going to head up to the old horse barn thing and sell this hay. See what we can get for it. And once we've done that, we're also going to make a couple of small purchases, because we've got a spot of cash now, and we've also got all those round bales that we need to get shifted as well. Now we are going to keep a few of those just for safety, but we've only got like 11 sheep now, I think. In fact, let's have a quick look at the old sheep here. Where are we? Oh, I went the wrong way, didn't I? There we go. Yes, we have... oh, we've only got 4 sheep, I'm sorry. But we have had some new births in the chicken department, which is quite exciting. We've got 11 fresh chickens, so we are actually going to maybe have to get some wheat, or barley, or some sort of chicken food-based grain thing. But we shall ponder that as we go. But yeah, we don't have many sheep at the moment. We've only got 4. They're not exactly eating us out of house and home at the moment. So I decided basically we're going to sell a fair old chunk of the hay that we've got left. Because, to be honest, we just don't need it at the moment. Yeah, and it's not like we can't get hay again at some point. No doubt there will be contracts coming around and about the place as we go. So we're going to take a chance and sell it, since it's at a good price, and see how much money we can get. Right, we are just coming up on the horse barn sales point thing now. Let's make a sharp turn in here and around here, past this sort of pub or whatever it is, and yeah, let's get rid of our bales. Let's just turn the straps off there and see what we get. Lovely, another 3 grand, and I managed to park the tractor right in a thing. Okay, that's better. Now we should be able to get out of here fairly easily. There we go. So yeah, we're going to head back down to the farm. Actually, we're going to head back to the store, because with our newfound wealth, it's not a lot of wealth, I know, but with our newfound spot of wealth, we are going to purchase a couple of things just to help us along with what we're doing. And we are actually going to return some of these. We've got the this bale trailer left, and the little double-pronged what's-it thing that we have for the round bales. So we're going to return that and this trailer, and you know, we really need to get this thing washed as well, so we may even purchase ourselves a bit of washing equipment. Alright, here we are back down at the shop now, and we're just going to return the trailer here. So let us return that, and if we step away from the noisy tractor for a minute, we can see some of the stuff that we've got. Now, as you can see, the money's gone down to 12,903, which isn't too bad. Basically, we've bought ourselves this clever little device. It's effectively a front loader unit that runs off of the 3-point link on a tractor. Now, since our tractor there doesn't have an actual 3-point link on it, I thought, you know, this might be something to do, because we are going to need something to move the pallets of tomatoes, because they are going to be coming up soon. Now, obviously for now, they're not at the best selling price, I don't think. Let's just check tomatoes. I think they come up in February. There they are. They're on the up. That's good. Yeah, February they hit their top of just over €1,000 per 1,000, which is good, because we should have probably 2,000 or 3,000 at least by then. And we purchased a bale spike as well. I'm pretty sure we own that. Yes, we do. And we also leased this clever little bale trailer here. I think we leased it. Yes, yeah, we rented it. So this is going to be useful, I hope. It's an interesting little lizard one. It's supposed to take 8 bales on these little things, as you can see, but I'm kind of hoping we can maybe put some extra ones up on there and the straps will still work, but we'll have a look at that when we get back to the farm and we'll see exactly what's going on. So, where are we now? Turn the right way round. There we go. Don't want to go so far round that I become an owl. That would be interesting, but very wrong. Okay, there we are, and let's get reversed up to this thing. Hopefully it'll... There we go. Lovely. And if we pop forwards for just a minute, we should be able to get that bale spike from down here as well. Hopefully. Can't really see it too good out the back there, but it's there somewhere. Ah, there we go. Lovely. And if we pop to the outside view, I'm hoping that this trailer will actually connect under this little thing that we've got. So I may have to raise it up slightly, if that's actually, let's make sure we are on the correct tool. No. Oh, all that's doing is the windows. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay. So we just have to hopefully back up to this thing, and I'm hoping it's going to hook up underneath the little 3-point attacher thing that we've got here. So, oh, smashing! It has. It's hooked up to the bottom little hook thing. Lovely. So we can probably lower that down a bit as well. There we go. Smashing. Well, let's go back to the farm and see about picking up some bales, because we can make a little bit more off the hay, I think. Alright, just come into the farm now, and this thing seems to be working quite well so far. We'll see in a minute how it really does. So, where did I... Ah, there's the bales. Yes. So, we did get a surprising amount of bales off of this thing. So, what I'm going to do is... I guess if we back it up and... So, well, now I know what we're going to do. Oh, we need to return that other thing as well. It's just sitting there. Let's go through the old menu here. Where is it? Yes, let's return that. Have them run out and pick up the old round baleful, because we don't need that anymore. Lovely. And as if by magic, it's gone. But yes, I think what we're going to do is reverse this up roughly in between these two things, because that way we can load it from either side, since we got bales in both ends, because I don't think we're quite going to have the reach to go over the top of it. Let's see, that one, there we go. Oh, yes, and the other thing that we did install as well, in fact we'll go around and have a quick look at it. I got some local plumbers to pipe us in a little hose pipe around here, which we can use for filling up. Let's turn that off for a second. Yeah, we can use this, I believe, for filling up water trailers, or we can actually hose down our tractor with it. Yes, we can. Lovely. Let's give this thing a quick bit of a clean. Smashing. Yeah, this thing got... we do need to do a bit of maintenance on it as well at some point, but yeah, this has gotten a little bit on the dirty side. Lovely. Oh, well that's cool. Use the old garden hose there and wash off the tractor. Lovely. Okay. Oops. Figure out how to close my door now. Wrong door. There we go, that got it. Okay, so yeah, let's go see about these bales. Well, you know, that tractor does clean up quite nicely, I think. So yeah, we ended up with 17 bales, if I remember my counting correctly, which is not a bad shout, really. Now, actually, we can probably do have the range to reach over this. That's cool. But yeah, we'll do some of these one by one, I think. Or not, if I can't get the angle right. Yeah, I've probably gone and parked this trailer in completely the wrong place, haven't I? And it seems... bale spike is not doing anything, or did I just miss the bale completely? That could have been what the problem was. Ah, yes, I think I just missed the bale, because I'm a silly person. And yeah, and of course now we've got the... Okay, what we're going to do is move the trailer, because it's clearly in the way here. And I am being not good at this. Okay, come here, Mr. Trailer. Let's get you out of the way. If we spin around this way and just park it long ways, I think that will do. Okay, we'll put that there. Smashing. Okay. Now let's see if we can't spear a bale. Oh, I'm opening the door. That's not good. Don't want to let the snow in now. Okay, let's try this again. Just got to remember we're going backwards now, so if we lower this down, that might help a bit as well. Ah, crikey. Yeah, I'm getting this all wrong because I'm thinking forwards, not backwards. Okay, there we go. Hey, we got one off. And let's see, now I'm hoping we can, there's no reason we shouldn't be able to reach all the way over here and plop it down on the end there. Yeah, not the prettiest of stack jobs, I suppose, but... Oh crumbs, that's looking a bit... There we go. Okay, that's settled in there quite nicely. So, well, let's get another one now and see if we can... Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't have a different fork option, really, because this one is it would have been useful to have one with spikes all the way across it, rather than just a weird spike at the end. Oh, I'm making a mess with those bales too. Okay, let's do a 50-point turn in the front yard here, and see about getting this extra bale on. If I can turn, I'm just turning all the wrong direction here now. Okay, back up a bit. Oh well, that sort of turned it in the right direction a bit, I suppose. Lovely. Well, those two are kind of on there now, so straps go that way, don't they? Yes. Yeah, let's just leave them unstrapped for now. And let's see about getting another one. So yeah, this is going to be a slightly longer than anticipated task, because these things are not the easiest to spear and or use. I am at least hoping when we get to the front section we could maybe double load them, but I'm not sure if I want to risk that. But yes, let's get one more on, and then I'll cut to once we've done it all, because you don't want to see me fertling with this for too long, I'm sure. Yeah, there's only so much bale ineptitude that you would want to put up with. I know there's only so much I can take, and I'm the one doing it. So yeah, there you go. I am going to get this thing on straight. I can't wait till we get a tractor with a front loader on it, because that will make this so much easier. I mean, or even a front 3-point link, because we can put this on a tractor with a front 3-point. So there we go. Okay. Yes, well, I shall see you all back here in a little bit once we've got some of these loaded. Alright, we are coming up on the horse barn sale point here. We've got a door that's slightly open. I just noticed that there. I'm letting all the snow in. And we've got a trailer load of hay bales behind us. Now, hopefully I can get in here without causing a calamity. Seems to have gone okay. Alright, let's have a look. So yes, as you can see, we've got a humongously overburdened trailer full of bales, but it seems to have worked okay. They all eventually got on there and got strapped down, and we've got 63,000 litres of hay to sell, and it is currently at the top price, so let us see what we are going to get. Before we do, I'm going to try and shut that door. There we go. Lovely. So, oh, let's back in. There we go, reverse gear. Oh, crumbs. No, don't turn that way. Into the sell point with you. Lovely, another 7 grand. That is pretty cool. I'm not going to sniff at that at all. So, yeah, what we are going to do now is head back to the store, drop off this trailer, because we did rent this, and we might potentially look at getting a different set of forks for this, bale spikes, and also we do need to get some pallet forks as well, and some sort of other trailer, but I think that's going to come next time. So yeah, with that said, we've made quite a bit of money for December, which is good. That's going to tide us over a little bit until work picks up again next year, and maybe we'll get some new bits of equipment in spring sales or something, and see how it goes. So yeah, if you've enjoyed whatever this was, then please give us a like, and hit the old subscribe button there too if you haven't already. And comments are always welcomed, and if you'd like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. And so, yeah, I do hope everyone's enjoyed this, and I hope we'll see you again next time on the Krebach Chronicles. Cheerio, everyone.